it's a plot to drop the IQ. Fighting amongst each other over rumors that don't like you. Prefer us trapped in melancholy with the wood ones of holly. Suggestions that obliterate to camouflage the folly. Attempt a mental robbery, executed softly. The pop precedes mockery and walk the talk with me. Put the hands up to touch the Akasha, cause you know deep down there's something bigger than your wallet.
Sweet eternal balance of all that is good, true, and beautiful, friends. Welcome to Middle Path this Thursday night. It is so nice to be here with you on Thursdays. I love that we get to hang out as a group, as a community, as a family, and all of you who love to watch Rogueways, listen to Rogueways, and watch Middle Path, listen to Middle Path. You do have to be a supporter of some kind to access this. So on Rockfin, it's easy, because if you're a supporter on Rockfin, you can get everybody else's exclusive content as well on every single channel that exists on Rockfin, all for the same one monthly price. I think it's $10 a month. And so then you just get access. So it's simple. You can click the link below you wherever you're watching or listening and just hop over to Rockfin, become a supporter, and enjoy every episode of Middle Path, including those from the archives that are also for supporters only. And soon you will be able to also listen more freely. Right now it's been hard. I've just had like the audio files up on Locals if you're a supporter on rogue.locals.com or subscribestar.com/rogue-ways. And then you have to download them, and like it's just not fun for you if you're a podcast supporter, which I appreciate all of you podcast supporters out there. But soon it will be easy for you to become a podcast supporter as well and get access to the audio of this and every other exclusive piece of content that I do, including the tarot readings for every month, and sometimes exclusive interviews and shows that just only air for supporters and subscribers. So the podcast will soon have that option for supporters to access exclusive content as well. I'm very excited about that. That is coming soon to a podcast platform near you. Should be available no matter which podcast app you use, including iTunes and Apple Podcasts. So that's exciting for me, and hopefully it is for you too. What's up, Dakota and Angie in the Rockfin chat? Nice to see you. There's many more of you there that haven't said hello yet, and no one has said hello on YouTube or any of the other platforms, but hello to you anyway, so I hope you're doing well. Of course, on Middle Path, we also like to do a practice of some kind. We like to take, the massive amounts of spiritual energies that are out there and pick some that are uplifting for our body, our mind, our soul, our heart, or all of the above, and make them applicable. We can take them with us anywhere we go and use them. And so we do that every Thursday as well. Middle Path is, of course, intended to uplift spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and otherwise. That is the goal of Middle Path, because we are all here together on the Middle Path, whether we know it or not. And so that's what's so fun. I love it. Hello, Logan in the chat over on Rockfin. It's nice to see you again. And we've got Non-Con Streamist and Black Panzer over in the YouTube. It's 1948 Beaver dropping time. Well, Non-Con, you're one of the best people. You should be in Rockfin so we can always have you here with us, because we are going to cut the feed soon. Michelle Mullen, nice to see you over on YouTube as well. And of course, we're going to just jump into it. It's going to be fun tonight. We're going to be talking about wheels. Wheels within wheels within wheels. And weird. My screen got messed up for a minute. Excuse me. Everything is a wheel. Everything is a cycle. There's cycles within cycles with cycles. And it's really interesting how every major tradition going back through all of history, all around the world, comes to similar conclusions and representations of their conclusions. So we're going to be looking at the many, many types of circular wheel-based representations, especially, of course, of our spiritual reality, or the way that the spiritual and physical and others aspects of reality interact with one another using these wheels. All of us are wheels. We're within wheels. We're wheels within wheels. And we represent things on wheels. So I'm very excited about this episode tonight. Alex DiNardo is also here in the Rockfin chat. Nice to see you, Alex. And of course, it's funny. I'm wearing the shirt that has the winning dragon of the splash screen art that you may have noticed for this episode. And if you like that shirt, I love it. It's one of my favorite shirts. You can go grab it in the TeePublic shop, the Rogueways shop. And of course, the link for that, I think it's here on the site, rogueways.org. If you click on Rogueways, let's find out together. we've got the podcast player here, YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, Rockfin, Local, Subscribestar, Donate, Telegram. We don't have the t-shirt link anywhere on the site. That is actually really, I will have to fix that as soon as possible. And also get my link tree up there. If you do have my link tree, it's a linktr.ee/Lindsay Sharman, and you can click over to the TeePublic shop through there to get a shirt like this or the Rogue Way shirts. I have a sweatshirt they actually sent me as a promotion, and I'm not lying just to get you to buy shirts. I don't really care about the shirt. I love them, and if you like to wear the shirts, that's the whole point of it. It's not like a huge money maker or anything. But the sweatshirts are really soft. They're really soft and they're really thick, and I hate thin sweatshirts. I mean, they come in handy sometimes, whatever. But these sweatshirts are really cool. I really like it. I'm probably going to get many more because I can put whatever design I want out there. In fact, I should probably do a beaver dropping shirt just for old time's sake. And if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, this was an episode we did a little while ago. I think we called it The Bravest Beavers. So if you want to go listen to that, that was a really fun episode. The Wheel of Time. Actually, The Wheel of Time is one of my favorite books growing up. When I was in middle school, I read at least 7 of them, and I think there's like 17 now or something, but I don't know why I stopped. I think he just hadn't come out with the next one, and then I was on to reading other things, and then I never checked back. So I have not finished reading the Wheel of Time series, and now there's a TV show, and the TV show is honestly pretty good. I like it. So anyways, Wheel of Time, good call, Michelle. Geronimo is my hero too. Non-con streamist. So also on the site here, although you can't find the links to that t-shirt shop, you can read the testimonials of all of the people. I shouldn't say all. I don't even get them all up here, but there's a lot that I do get up here of people who have received, especially healing ceremonies, but also other types of sessions from me, and so you can read in their own words. Most of these people are not people who I knew ahead of time. They're just people who came to me for these healings and left these beautiful reviews and responses to what they received. So that's nice, especially if you're considering any of the spiritual healing and support items I offer. And I do just want to share, and I don't know if I already shared this, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself and you're like sick of hearing it, but I just forget what I've done or not. But here on the shop spiritual healing and support page, you may notice a few things have changed. One, I do offer I Ching readings now. They're a little bit different than what you might have done for yourself or gotten from someone else. They're a very specific method that I was given by a teacher of mine. And so it's actually 3 different hexagrams that are cast for you, interpreted, and discussed about the topic of or problem of your choice. So those are now available. You may have also noticed there's a new coaching and talk session. This is because actually what I call a guidance session was originally intended to be a coaching and talk session, and it was that for a time. But swiftly, because your guides and allies are very loud and very insistent sometimes, they started coming through, and now that's almost all we do in guidance sessions is reach out to your guides and allies and receive messages for you, which is a lot more energy on my part, preparation on my part, consistency in maintaining my channels and fields on my part. And it's just a higher level of service. And so I have now made 2 things. The coaching and talk session is still at that original price point. If you do just want to talk, that's perfect, still available for you. And the guidance session now has moved up in price point because of the much higher level of skill and connection that is maintained during that. So I just wanted to point that out for you. And of course, I don't know if I ever mentioned, I did create a quadruple book bundle. So you can get All Endings Are Beginnings here, Channeled Oracle book for you to answer any questions, the Soul Guided Meditations, the monthly subscription to that where we meet twice a week to meditate. The One Day of Brightness tickets for summer solstice are already here, although I don't have the full list of teachers yet. I am very excited. I'm going to invite, and she has accepted, my friend Jin. She is a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, as well as the esoteric Chinese arts and traditions, as well as an acupuncturist. And she is awesome. You guys are going to love her. What she's presenting on is going to be so much fun. It's not just our bodily systems, our meridians, and some of that stuff, some astrology perhaps, and some ancient texts that you've probably never heard discussed before, especially not in these ways by someone who is a practitioner. Very excited for that. Of course, Catherine will be there, I will be there, and we will see who our fourth teacher / presenter will be. The Oregon Lotus Votives are here. The Key of Transformational Healing channeled book that is a guidebook to your deep soul transformation. People who have gotten this so far have great reviews of it. They say they keep going back and rereading it because it is quite short and it has so much goodness in it. But what I really wanted to say is, oh, and by the way, these Blessed Light medicine bags that Lacey has made, you can see the craftsmanship here is so beautiful. She sources her animal skins from a practitioner who is good, true, and beautiful. And she puts so much beauty into these. And they're almost gone. I think there's 3 left. So I have got more from her. Who knows how long it'll be. But if you are waiting for one, you want to maybe grab those now. They're going quickly. I can fill them. I don't fill them. Sorry. I can use my guidance and your allies and what they say for you to choose and select different medicines for you to have in your bag and send them with the bag, or you can just get the bag. It's up to you. Either way, you will put it in yourself and construct your own bag. This is the whole thing I was trying to get to, is this quadruple book bundle. It used to be the triple book bundle, and now it's the quadruple book bundle. And so you can get the first 2 in the fictional series, Sine Curve of Aeons, and the 2 channeled books for only $55. That's a steal, and I will send it to you. I also just started again today working on the trilogy completion to that trilogy, the 3rd book. It's awesome. And if you know anything about my process, these books specifically just came to me and were dropped in my consciousness. And I just started writing them and having some idea, but not a real clear idea step by step and plot wise of what was going to happen. And now I got to the 3rd book and I started writing it, and I just had very little. Like, I knew how it had to sort of end. I had no idea how that could even happen. And I had the basic setting and like 2 characters, and that was it. And I started writing with just that. And I got a couple chapters in, and that was still all I had. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. And clearly I was meant to pause, because then the Key of Transformational Healing and other things have happened. But I just got back to it, and holy cow, the plot has come together. It is beautiful. I can't wait until that one's done to release that one as well. And then it'll be the quintuple book bundle here for you on the site. So enough about the site. We'll jump into the show. And before we do, of course, this is a Rockfin only exclusive / supporter only exclusive. So if you're a supporter, hop over to Rockfin. If not, we will see you later. Much love otherwise to you YouTubers, David Hudson, and everyone else who has showed up over there. Love it. See you guys next time or on Rockfin. Bye-bye.